Hello, hello, welcome to G's Tight Lines, Pack Attack Part 3. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook group to pick up some G's Tight Line merch. You've got baseball caps, beanies, t-shirts and hoodies and stickers. Get over there now. See ya. Don't forget, like and subscribe. G's Tight Lines, YouTube baby.
Thanks, Paul. Right guys, you've just seen the loony again, the man Mr. Giles, he's just walking away from me. So as you've probably guessed, we are back on Dungerness once more for Pack Attack Part 3. So we've got Paul with us and we've got the man, the living legend, Chiefy, he's with us, he's joined us again this evening. So we are down here, I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, but there are an awful lot of anglers down here. But for a December evening, it is absolutely glorious. I'm wearing a hoodie. I've got my waders on, but I'm wearing a hoodie, that is it. My hands aren't remote, it's absolutely glorious. It's flat calm, we're just about to hit low tide. So over the spate of the evening, we're going to fish the tide up, probably up past that bank. So what am I fishing? So I've got one multiplier set up with me, and I've got one fixed spool set up with me. Oh, and I've got a real bite here, Paul. Guys, I think I might have a fish, but I'm going to check that out. So I've got a double flapper rig on the fixed spool with half a lug on each, and I've got an up and over clip down rig on the multiplier set up with 2 large lug. So we'll see if there's any of those infamous Dungeness cod about. Highly unlikely, more than likely all we're going to get is pin whiting, doggies, maybe a few place. But there is a seal that's been out here working now since we arrived, so 20 minutes, half an hour ago. And there's also a lot of birds working, a few gannets and stuff. So we'll see, we will see. Guys, thanks for joining us. Please subscribe. We are 17 away from 1,000 subscribers, guys. That is absolutely blown my mind that you guys are that interested for there to be nearly 1,000 of you watching us. So to each and every single one of you subscribers, thank you. Thank you so much for all your continued support. Guys, I'm going to check these rods and I will see you hopefully with a fish in a second. Tight lines, guys. Right guys, so like I said a second ago while I was doing that intro, we're definitely getting a positive bite on this right hand rod. So I'm going to give it a quick smack now and see what we haven't got. Certainly feels like we've got a fish. If we have, I'm going to hazard a guess and say it's either a doggy or, like I said a second ago, a pin whiting. Let's just wander down. That other rod's still clicking away as well. Yeah, there's definitely a fish there. That I've caught a seal. What have we got, Paul?
Someone else.
Someone else. I think my line's actually still out. That's not my line. Is that attached to somebody?
I don't know. It's pretty old, no I got.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's pretty new.
That's somebody else's line, they need to sort that rig out.
It's horrific.
Might give you that.
Yeah. I don't know. There's another really small bit there. Fucking carp fishing.
Oh, the joys of sea angling, guys.
I think this is just loose, maybe.
That's to be free. Let's carry on. Right guys, so as we suspected, little pin whiting. That was minutes in the water. And that's what those seals out there obviously gorging on. I'm going to get him unhooked and get him back, guys, and then we'll pull this gash line in and see if there's anything on the end of that. Cheers! I've just pulled in the fixed ball reel, and much to my surprise, not one, but two whiting. This bottom one doesn't appear to be very well, so I'm going to get them unhooked and see if they'll go back. But there we go, I think that's going to be the story for the night, guys, whiting. Right, so one of the strangest things I think I've ever seen sea fishing. So this whiting was dead on the hook, and I've just disgorged it, and I don't know if you can see that, but he's got a live crab in his mouth. There we go, can you see that? It's got a live crab in its mouth. So it's not a bad size whiting, so what I'm going to do is put on a pennel rig and see if we can't get out a conger. It's a shame it's dead, but when I pulled it out I thought it had a dead tinge to it, but it's as stiff as a board, so quite how I hooked it, I don't know. I'm going to hook him up, I think, and see if we can't get a conger out. This up a bit just now, and I've put on one of Craig's sea weights, I don't know if you can see that there. And guess what? We've got another little whiting. There we go. He's nicely hooked right in the corner there, so I'll get him unhooked and get him back. Cheers! Right guys, here we go again. You'll never guess what. We've only gone and got another little doggy. And when I say little, I ain't joking. What size is that bloody thing? Like a goldfish. Anyway, I'll get him disgorged and get him back. Right, here we go, guys, and again. So the proof, as they say, is in the eating. So there we go, Craig. There's your sea weights there. And guess what? Another doggy. But look at that for a hook hold. Right through the bottom lip. Unlike the bottom one, the last one I had to use the disgorger to get it out, use the Gemini. But what a lovely take that was. It's alright, isn't it? Not another massive fish, but the fish still in all beats a blank. Right, again, I'll get him unhooked, get him back. Cheers. Right guys, so probably about an hour ago, I had that double header whiting, and there was that one, unfortunately, that was dead on the hook. I've never experienced that before, and it was really dead. It was like properly stiff. So I've kept hold of it, and on the multiplier rod with the Daiwa sea line on there, I've just put a 80-pound leader with a 3/0 pennel, and I've put that on and whipped it on there with the elastic, and I've put it out not too far to see if we can't pick up a conger. So fingers crossed, it might work, it might not. If not, we've given it a go, won't we? Guys, I'll let you know how it gets on. I'm just going to bait up the other rod, get that out, and we'll see you in a bit. Tight lines. Here we go, guys. When the whiting are biting, they're biting. So that one is about the size of the bait that I've got on for the congers at the moment. So I had no interest as yet, but the night is but yet young. So I'm going to get these unhooked, get rebaited and get them back out again. Cheers. Well, as always, here we go. One whiting, one doggy. So if you can't catch one, catch both. That's what I reckon. It's not a bad sized doggy actually, and Chiefy's also just landed a doggy over there. About the same size as this. So they're definitely moving in with the tide, which is possibly not good news for us as anglers, but hey, fish is a fish, isn't it? And it's a night out with the mates. Right, guess what? I'm gonna get these unhooked and get them back. Cheers, guys. Right, my Anthems, I don't know if you can tell, but we've now moved up basically 3 tiers of the beach as the tide's pushing in. And the whiting bitings are still coming in thick and fast. There you go. Another little pin whiting. Well, not quite a pin, more of a knitting needle. But they're still coming thick and fast. I still have no inquiries on that big bait, so I'll probably change that up very soon. But there we go. They're still there and they're still biting away. Right, yeah, guess what? More whiting. There's one. And there's 2. So we had a bit of a lull, do you reckon, Paul, for about 20 minutes or so. And I put on some fresh lug, chuck this line out. Literally 40 seconds, tap, 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 tap. And the whiting are smashing into it. So I've got a feeling this is probably going to be the pattern for the night, because we can't get through the whiting to try and find anything else. So I've still got that bigger bait out there fishing, but still had no interest. So I think we'll push on for probably another hour or so and then maybe call it a night. But we're having a great time, great company, and fish is a fish, isn't it? So we're going to keep going, guys. Cheers. Right, guys, that is us done. It's gone 8 o'clock. We've fished the high tide and we are getting absolutely mullered by whiting, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that light in your eye, Paul?
Yeah, just yeah.
So we've made an executive decision and we're going to call it a night. So, gents, thanks ever so much again for having me in another brilliant evening.
You're welcome.
It's been superb once more. Pack Attack Part 3.
Part 3.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the Pack Attack that we've had historically in the summer months, but there are certainly a good number of dogfish.
There was little glimpses.
Yeah, little glimpses.
But it's been a pleasure to have your company.
Lovely, thank you, Michael, as always, and yourself. Guys, tight lines, and Merry Christmas to everybody. If I don't video beforehand, I'm sure I will, to wish you all a Merry Christmas. But guys, thank you again, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody else.
Christmas. Yep.
Alright guys, don't forget, press like, press subscribe, and we'll see you on the other side when I'm back in Kerno. Right on, cheers everybody.
Facebook group, G's Tight Lines.
Merch, look, even Chiefy's in it.
That's it, we're there.
There we go, merch.
Proud of my tight lines.
Tight lines everybody.
Cheers. Bye.